We're focusing on those amendments of the law from the perspective of good governance. After all, they say that's what it's geared towards. We're joined this morning by Mr. Bolaji Ogunseye, who is a development economist. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you. Good morning.
But you know, interestingly, while that committee was in Lagos for that amendment, normally they just go around different regions. And there was this protest by, they say it's organized labor seeking autonomy for local governments, besieged them, protesting how they want autonomy, how things have not been going on rightly. Let's talk about grassroots governance and development. And from the look of things, it appears as though there are two schools of thought. Some think, yes, they should have autonomy. Others think otherwise. But we have heard some governors who have said, look, the funds for local governments are not even enough in the first instance. We have to augment it. So if they get autonomy, how do they survive? From your perspective, how does it stand?
Well, I mean, like everything Nigerian in the area of governance, we're making a salad, a bad salad of the whole local government discourse and reality. I want to first talk about what you might call first principles, certain core ideas concerning how we should relate to local government. One, the local governments are the foundational estate of governance. They are the foundation, they are the rock bottom of society for making governance happen, especially certain categories of first order livelihood needs of the people. Do you understand? Because you see, in international development, we used to talk of first order livelihood needs of the citizens, second order, third order, fourth order. The further away you move from the first order, the less those things that government is doing, the less impact they have on people's daily life. So local governments are there to take care of the first order livelihood needs of the citizens and even part of the second. Okay, so if we go and sign an agreement in the United Nations to send soldiers to go and fight in Darfur, how does that concern Mr. and Mrs. Average who lives in Alimosho? Do you understand? So local governments are the foundational level of governance to take care of first order livelihood, creche, community health center, youth advisory center, this, that, and the other, all those basic things, and others. That's the first issue. Second issue is, look, the Constitution of Nigeria is very clear. We are a three-tiered governance structure. Am I correct? Yeah. Constitutionally. So when people start saying that they don't have enough money, the governors have to supplement the money. Number one, it's not even true. That is the opposite of what is happening. It's the local government that are supplementing governors' money. Nobody should tell lies.
How's that?
Oh, come on. We'll come back. But so the second thing is that our Constitution says 3 layers of government. The federal layer enjoys 95% of its powers, as described in the Constitution. State governments enjoy 90% of their powers as described. But what is happening is that local government don't even enjoy 20% of their powers. Nobody should try to turn the local government level, which is a constitutionally anchored level, into a property, an estate, a realm owned by state governors.
Why do you think
that's what we are having now?
How is that?
And that is coming in the way it's blocking, is preventing quality, good governance at the lower. Look, we are playing with local governments, yet every Nigerian lives in a local government. Even the presidency in Abuja, the 3 arms, whatever they are, is in part of some local district, okay? America, White House is in District of Columbia. That's a district government. We have to take that level very seriously. I would love to see retired PAMSECs, retired bankers and things go to work in that level. But what politicians have done, especially since 1999, is to turn it into a level for riffraffs and thugs and everything, and politicians just put them there, and they just become, financially speaking, if you look at the way governors are now using the state's joint account with local governments, governors have literally turned them into just an extension Okay, it's a mechanism for extending and increasing state government's revenue.
So
okay?
by and large, if I'm trying to get what you're saying now is that the government at the state level has been able to widen the gap between the grassroots people at the grassroots, and have expunged, shall I say, cripple the local governments that are closer to the people.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
It's illegal, it's wrong, it's counterproductive and anti-development. Unless anybody wants to argue that there are no fundamental developmental needs at those levels. And we know there are. Look, go around any state of Nigeria. Once you leave all the city center of the state capital, there's nothing else. The rest is 16th, 17th century. Even our dear Lagos here. Once you leave all the major roads, you leave Agege Motor Road, just enter, within 1 minute you are entering 16th, 17th century.
But good governance is part of the reasons why this recommendation